Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Cynical. What we're doing today is we're playing the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep secret episode. This was, of course, an extended version, or kind of like an extended episode for Birth by Sleep, like a little extra playable chunk at the end of the final mix version. So just before you guys start panicking and freaking out, this is not 0.2. This is clearly Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We're just going to be playing through this because this is kind of the prologue to that of 0.2. As soon as 0.2, as soon as the secret episode ends, that is exactly where 0.2 picks up. If you guys have played the secret episode, by the end of the game, Aqua makes her way to this hill, and in the distance is the Castle of Dreams, which, of course, we know we play that section in 0.2. Thank you guys so much for all the subs, by the way. I appreciate all the resubs. You guys are fucking awesome. But anyway, so we're going to be jumping into the secret episode today. We're just going to be playing through. This video will probably go up on YouTube because we're going to be doing a little bit of discussing around Kingdom Hearts 2.8. And I thought this would be the best way to do it, considering the fact that the secret episode takes place before 0.2. And of course, everyone is looking forward to 0.2. When it comes to 2.8, it is 0.2 Birth by Sleep. DDD, amazing as well. The DDDHD, I cannot stress enough. Holy shit, it is absolutely, it's awesome. Fucking fantastic. So anyway, let's do this. Hidden Truths. I think we're gonna skip the cutscenes. We won't skip sort of like the Aqua cutscenes, but like that whole conversation between Terra and Xehanort. We're gonna skip that. 15 months, bruh, this has been a long time. Nerdy, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for your support, man. Appreciate that. Good to see some familiar faces in the chat. What's going on, Music Lover? KH Guardian of Light, Hometown Games. What's going on, Super Butterbuns? How's it going? Really excited for that 3D HD. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Here's my girl. Here's my girl. Oh, dude. She looks crystal clean, defined in 0.2. There's the 0. Where's the point in the 2? So let's rewind all of this stuff. And we are brought back to the very start of when, of course, Aqua entered the realm of darkness. We have a donation here from Roxas13, donated $1. Okay, here's a question I have for you that I'm sure we've all been wondering. How the fuck did you read the deck commands for DDD HD? Okay, so yeah, you're probably wondering, because I am not fluent in Japanese, and I'm sure most of you guys should know that.
I'll always find my way back. Always.
Always, I know. I'm gonna help you find your way back in 1 week's time, girl. Like, I'll be there. I'll be there.
What?
Oh shit, there's some black magic going on. See, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. Shit.
What is going on?
Excuse me. Alright, getting back to the question. Sorry, I just don't want to talk during the cutscene. So, getting back to the question, yes, how did I read the deck commands? So, okay, I have this method, right? Most of the abilities, I don't know, like, what they are, what they do, because it's all in Japanese text, right? In terms of, like, specific abilities that I really want to use, for instance, let's use, like, Cure or Curaga or Cura, I memorized the symbols, the Japanese symbols for Cure. So, essentially, for Cura or Curaga, it's just got a different symbol at the end. And that's how I remembered the command, like, Cure. So it was just a matter of me kind of like memorizing the symbol name, like all the Japanese symbols, and like when I see it in my deck, I'll be like, oh, that's Kyoto, for instance, and stuff. So, JJ Finn, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for subbing to the channel, man. Appreciate that. But damn, I mean, like, you look at the visuals here. I mean, as you guys can clearly see, it's a little bit outdated. All right, it's a little bit outdated. 0.2, seeing this environment with the beautiful sparkles and the beautiful particles and the beautiful textures and that nice stuff. It's gonna be amazing, dude. I cannot fucking wait. Oh, dude. Okay, so Thunder Surge OP. Let's use that. With those Neo Shadows. Let's exterminate those Neo Shadows. Chilled Boy, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much. 21 months, man. Thank you, dude. Oh, dude, I forgot about Time Splicer. Holy bee's knees. Time Splicer. Alright, so those... Okay, nice. We got Ghost Drive right here. Sick. Oh, man, it feels like it's been a while since I played Birth by Sleep, honestly. So it's good to be playing Birth by Sleep again. Of course, you know, like the combat system was a little bit mixed up. You know, it kind of veers away from that of the original formula, but it's good. I love the difference. I love like how Square Enix made the sort of side titles or the in-between titles. I don't want to say spin-offs, because I try to refrain from calling these titles spin-offs because they're not spin-offs. They're very important to that of the story. But it's really cool how Square like kind of changed shit up with the side titles. It's good that they kept the original formula for like the numbered games. I think that's great. But it definitely is cool how they kind of like put in a bit of, you know, herbs and spices into the side titles, just to kind of make them different from the main title games. Let me quickly just close this portal right here. We got lots of stuff coming in as of right now. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's always good to kind of like return to streaming after a period of time, and then you guys are just like, hey man, what's going on? I'm just like, hey dude, it's good to see you guys. Let me just quickly scroll over to the old Twitch alerts right here. The Buzzard Man donated $10. You're Cynical, excited for that 2.8. I was just wondering when you're going to get your PO box set up. Recently got a Kingdom Hearts tattoo and would love to send them pics, boys. Okay, so the last time I streamed, I got a few questions about all of this. Thank you so much, Sojak, for 13 months. Thank you so much, Beyond for 6, and thank you so much, Sario. Sario, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for 5. So, like, yeah, the last time I streamed, a lot of people were saying, yo, dude, like, where's the PO box, man? Because I wanna send you some good stuff, and I want to get back into that. However, though, we're kind of in the process. And I know this is crazy because if you guys have been following me, you'll know that I only just moved in to this kind of new place where I'm like away from home only about 2.5 months ago. We are currently kind of talking about moving, and not moving back home, but like into a different house with another friend. So essentially there'll be 5 of us in total. It's only a house down the road. It's like a little bit bigger and stuff. So like, I don't want to get a PO box set up until all that goes through. It's not 100% like confirmed if we're actually doing it. So we're currently in the planning phase and the talking phase of moving once again. I swear to God, I move way too often. Absolutely way too often. It's fucking ridiculous. The Gamers Joint donated $5. Shit, my twin's out there somewhere. I don't know where, but out there. Donated $5. My dude, how's it going? I missed you so much. I missed all you guys. It's good to see familiar faces. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate the support. But, yeah, so while we're playing I was about to say 0.2. I wish. While we're playing the secret episode, let's kind of talk about 2.8. So 2.8 is only, like, how long away is it? It's a week away. For me, today is the 17th, so in 1 week's time exactly, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 will be out. I'm so excited, and I'm sure most of you guys are as well. I wouldn't say most. I'm gonna say all of you guys are. You guys are excited. You better be excited, or else if you're not, I'ma find you, and I'll get a raw fish, and I will use that raw fish to slap some sense into you. All right, 2.8 is exciting. And especially when you're looking at Dream Drop Distance HD, this might be surprising for some, for the people who didn't exactly like DDD, But for the people who have not played Dream Drop Distance, and like 2.8 is going to be your first time, you know, playing Dream Drop Distance, you guys are in for a treat, because honestly, playing on the PlayStation 4 is obviously the definitive way to play the game. Dream Drop Distance HD is the best Kingdom Hearts remaster out of the bunch, honestly. The 60 frames is so smooth, I have not experienced any frame drops. Like, because I finished the game, right? So, throughout my whole experience of playing throughout the story, it was smooth as fuck, like buttery smooth, like that smooth, like melted butter. You put that shit in the microwave, put 30 seconds on the clock, take that butter out. That's how smooth the frames are in Dream Drop Distance HD. They never, ever drop, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I'm always like, when games are running 60 frames on console, I always sketch out about the fact that, oh shit, you know, like, what about sort of frame drops and shit? Like, because frame drops is like, basically, the devil pissing in your soup. It's not a good time, right? So, yeah, it's buttery smooth. The load times are absolutely great. Like, I've been recording footage of Dream Drop Distance on my 3DS recently for like comparison videos and whatnot, and just playing Dream Drop Distance once again on the 3DS, experiencing those load times. My boy, is it slow, dude! It is so slow on the 3DS. You're sitting there for a good 15 seconds before you even get to the next room. I'm like, shit! From going from the PlayStation 4 and then playing it on the 3DS, I'm sitting here like, shit, this is, how did I do this? Like, how the fuck did I do this? So, like, the load times, the visuals, they are so fucking crisp. They are, holy shit, we gotta hear it. They are crazy crisp. Dude, I am getting fucking slapped. But, yeah, they are just so good. So, like, if it's your first time playing Dream Drop Distance on 2.8, you guys are in for a good time. It's definitely the major title of 2.8. It's where most of your playtime is going to be. Gotta say, you guys are gonna enjoy it. Even if you played DDD in the past, I honestly, like, through playing Dream Drop Distance once again, because obviously I played it multiple times in the past on the 3DS, it kind of felt like a new experience. I feel like I'm in the exact same location right now. We've been to this place. Let us go back. Thank you so much, Abel, for the sub, dude, and Bradster. You guys are awesome. Welcome to the Cynics. Enjoy your stay, guys. Appreciate that. But it kind of felt like going through Dream Drop Distance once again, like fresh and new. And if it has that sort of impact on me, surely it must for you guys as well. Crazy good. Alright, so we gotta take care of this Dark Portal right hand to then build our way up. Always liked the secret episode, although thinking about it now, with 0.2 being a thing, I kind of thought to myself, I really think that the secret episode from Birth by Sleep Final Mix should have been a part of 0.2, just to add a bit more sort of game time to 0.2, because 0.2 is, from what we've heard, around about 3 to 4 hours long. I'd say 3 hours and 30 minutes, 4 hours max type of thing. Not really max, because if you actually, apparently if you spend your time just kind of like mucking around, you can get up to about 6. But I honestly think that like the secret episode, I'm sorry, the secret episode really should have been a part of Kingdom Hearts 0.2, because obviously this is counted as Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.1, technically speaking. So yeah, I think honestly this really just should have been like the first initial intro bit to 0.2, but I mean obviously back then they weren't planning that. But yeah, I just would have added a bit more game time and whatnot, and then of course to connect to the Castle of Dreams area, in which we get to at the end of the secret episode. It kind of would have made sense, honestly. The KH2.8 donated $5. Hey Jared, what's up, dude? I love the streams, my dude. I missed these. For my man, when 0.2 comes out, get ready for some crazy big donations. That hype, man, that hype. Thank you for your support as always, dude. I always appreciate that. You guys are too nice. Too fucking nice. Way too nice. Gogeta, what's going on, man? Almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. 23 months. My man. So I'm pretty sure you were like one of the first subs here on the Twitch channel. So thank you as always for the support, Gogeta. Fucking love it, dude. The bro. Flying Hawaii, thank you so much for 18 months, man. Fist bump. Is it sunny in Hawaii as of right now? God, man, I've been thinking about Hawaii so much recently. Basically, I'm not too sure where I want to go this year. For the past 2 years, I've been doing trips overseas. As you guys should probably know, for the past 2 years, I've gone over to America to attend PAX. And through even doing that, I've also gone to like different areas of America. This year, like see, I've got my options, right? We like, there's E3, I'm kind of thinking about E3, but then again, I'm kind of thinking about the KH Orchestra, then there's PAX. I've also been thinking about going to Japan as well. But then at the back of my head, I'm like, ooh, damn, you know what, Hawaii, though. Hawaii would be sick, because so far from where I've been in the world, Hawaii is definitely my favorite place, without a doubt. Like, you can't beat it, dude. Like, a tropical island with a big-ass city on it, with all your favorite takeaway places, shops. Like, you couldn't ask for more. It's the best of both worlds. It really is. We have a donation here from the Westfire, donated $5. Thank you so much, man. One reason why I'm excited about 1.5 and 2.5 coming to PS4 is because of that 60 frames and reduced load times and no frame drops. You excited for it too? Dude, that is exactly why I'm excited for it. I mean, a lot of people are kind of saying, what's the point? You know, what is the point in putting these games we already have on the PlayStation 2, then they got put on the PlayStation 3, and now getting put on the PlayStation 4. Like, what's the point of that whole idea? The point is, Tetsuya Nomura he said it himself, right? He said it himself. He wants to have Kingdom Hearts, the whole entire story, all on one console. So of course we get 2.8 first, the new experience. Shortly afterwards, in March, we then get the rest of the series put onto PS4, with a few differences, obviously that being 60 frames. And I'm like, geez, once you guys play 60 frames Kingdom Hearts, once you experience that on Dream Drop Distance, my god, is it juicy. It is so juicy. I cannot wait to play Kingdom Hearts 2, especially with 60 frames. It's gonna just feel so good, like, so good. The load times is also another big thing. I mean, like, as you guys should probably know, the load times on 1.5 and 2.5 were pretty much like the load times on the original PlayStation 2 versions, which is, like, that's sad. That's fucking sad, considering the amount of power that a PlayStation 3 has compared to a PlayStation 2 is tenfold, right? The PlayStation 3's got a lot more power than the PlayStation 4, so, like, it's kind of like, how does that work? Like, why? And the drive gauge, not the drive gauge, the drive form buffering thing is fucking annoying. So, like, hopefully they fix that. I'm just really looking forward to experiencing, like, the series once again, in 60 frames per second, and with obviously the little kind of bug fixes. It's gonna be juicy, guys. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be good. SpongeBob, what's going on, dude? Donated $1. This is something you're probably not going to do, but can you play 0.2 on critical mode? Because I want you to Saber Zeus. Okay, dude, I'm in a sticky situation. Hold up, let me just wreck these scrubs. Give me a sec. Cool thing is, Prism Rain is actually the shot lock that is in 0.2. So we're going to be using this quite a bit when we get around to playing that. Anyway, so you were saying, in Birth by Sleep for my first time, I got about 500 plus wrecks my first run with Terra on critical. Like I did with Terra in Birth by Sleep for the first time. Right, okay, so in terms, like, you guys should probably already know my plans for 2.8, so I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of not 2.8, jeez. Word, there's so many numbers when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, it's sometimes hard to keep up. So obviously my plans for 0.2 is I'm going to be doing a Let's Play, but I will indeed be streaming 0.2 to do a critical run. So yes, there will be a critical run stream once we finish the Let's Play on YouTube, so that indeed you can expect, for sure, definitely, without a doubt. I promise you. I have a donation here from Roxas, donated $1. Master of Masters, Illuminati confirmed, am I right? Look, I've been seeing some shit around, okay? I've been seeing some shit around. I don't want to say it, but I've seen some shit around. So we'll see. We'll see. Pure Flow, thanks so much for 10 months, man. A Real Superhero, thanks so much for 2 months, dude. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We have a $3 donation here from Sario Grove. What's going on, dude? Can never forget that name, honestly. $3. Can't wait for the deaths from Julius. Still at work with that pick. Hope the night goes well. Thank you so much, dude. Enjoy that work, by the way. Terminator, what's going on, man? Good to see you here on the stream. 21 months. We need to see some rage. Whew. Don't know if we'll be seeing rage in this stream, honestly. I think things are pretty straightforward for us. We got the old Seek Mind, Thunder Surge, and Kiraga set up. We're pretty much set. We're good to go. I don't think we're going to be dropping. I don't want to jinx myself. Could possibly be jinxing myself as of right now. However, though, my boy, just wait until that 0.2 critical. From what I've heard, apparently it's nightmare mode. Like, it's pure nightmare mode. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's definitely going to be some rage out of that, for sure, man. The Nerdy Amigo donated $1. Yo, dude, I just remembered with the whole news for Kingdom Hearts 3 coming after 2.8. I forgot. I actually forgot. Now you got me grinning. Now you have me grinning. How did I even forget that? I don't know. I've been so occupied with Dream Drop Distance lately, I'm just like, that's my only focus. After 2.8, it's so close, get hyped. Dude, I know. Thank you for the reminder there, man. I'm, like, so excited now. I mean, we don't really know how much long after 2.8. I'm expecting something in Feb. Like, honestly hoping something in Feb for KH3 pops up. Possibly not, maybe March. We'll have to see. Time Splice right here is going to be juicy. Let's use that Time Splicer. Time Splicer is just so OP, man. Alright, let's try not to fall down, because if we do that, we're going to end up in one of the first areas. I'm not really too keen on the run back. But, yeah, I'm really hyped to see the different areas of 0.2. So far, you know, I've experienced, obviously, the Cinderella's area of 0.2 being that of Castle of Dreams, which is pretty damn cool. The little kind of like village town area, it looks beautiful with it all being like torn up. I know it's kind of weird saying it looks beautiful because it's all torn up. That kind of sounds a bit weird, but it does. It looks beautiful in a kind of disturbing, destroyed way, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I'm interested to see like the Dwarf Woodlands areas, and of course the Enchanted Dominion area. I'm looking forward to that dark side fight. That looks out of it. I'm gonna be honest, but it looks fucking awesome. The swarm fights. I remember the swarm fight from the demo. That was really interesting, and apparently there's another one on Destiny Islands. Just talking about this goodness just gets me so excited. We have a donation here from Galen the Keyblade Master. If you're looking for somewhere to travel in May, there is a convention in Florida called MegaCon. I'll be cosplaying God Eater. I've heard of God Eater. I've heard that it's actually pretty damn good. Also, people want to bitch about drive loads, but you can use them to your advantage sometimes. Yeah, you kind of can, because, I mean, it keeps you invincible. Holy fucking... Okay, we might be dying. I'm just joking. We're not going to die. Yeah, you kind of can to some extent, because it does keep you invulnerable, which is kind of useful from time to time. So like, I can see how it can be useful. So this point in the secret episode is kind of annoying, because like they just keep coming, and they really don't stop. And it's kind of like, give me a break, chill. Alright, Seek Minds, nice. Time Splice. Oh, actually, what spell? Okay, no, we're using that time spell. There's no way we're not. Gotta use that spell. Roxas donated, Roxas13 donated another $1. Thank you so much, man. Here's what I was thinking about those eyes on the Keyblade. Record, what? Okay, dude, hold on. I'm looking at two different screens, and as of right now, I'm getting absolutely swiped left, right, and center. Alright, Ghost Ride, do it. On those Keyblade records, what's going on, and through time, it naturally records the future, and the Master can look through that eye from the past, so he's looking into the future. Exactly, that is what we're predicting. Well, that's what, like, me and Limit are kind of, like, touching upon in terms of that theory. Once again, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. I don't completely know the answer to it, but I've heard some stuff, and I'm looking forward to finding out the truth. And also, guys, keep in mind, around the release of 2.8, maybe even on the day of release, or perhaps a day after release, I am going to be streaming the Kingdom Hearts Key back cover movie, and we're going to be doing sort of like a reaction type stream. where it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna sit down, watch the movie, and kind of like react to it. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. And yes, I know, before you guys tell me, I know the English version is already out, but okay, like, for a split second, I kind of almost thought that we died, because, like, there was still Heartless to defeat. So, but anyway, yeah, so, however, we're gonna be doing that, and we're gonna be doing that around the actual day, so yeah, that's gonna be happening. Big Goo donated $1. Oh my god, that Kingdom Hearts 2.8, okay, I'm reading this backwards. The 2.8 Kingdom Hearts leaked here in Dubai. I'm so hyped to get it today. They say it's so good. There has actually been early copies being sort of distributed, and as of right now, I know for a fact you can actually buy them. If you're in America, you can buy early copies. I'm not gonna say do it or don't do it, because I don't want to, like, encourage people to do that, because I'm pretty sure it's illegal. But yeah, there is early copies apparently being distributed, and it's not just in America, it's like all around the world and stuff, so yeah, that's from what I've heard. Super Butterbuns donated $2. What's going on? What's going on? Square Enix poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses. But that aqua booty though, exactly, like, whatever the situation may be with Square, we just gotta think, at that time, that aqua booty, looking next gen, the next gen aqua booty, you gotta say, no. The Cage Guardian Alive donated another $2. Hey Jared, my dude, are you hyped for 1.8 broken connections? It's gonna be great. We don't even need Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore. I'm looking forward to 1.8. Yeah, I don't want to give Square Enix any ideas, so let's stay low-key about that. Even though I did a whole idea about it, I mean, yeah. Let's not talk about it. Just in case Square are like, oh shit. I'm sure they've already got a, like, if they're gonna do 1.8, which I'm hoping they don't. Maybe after KH3, that's cool. But like, yeah. Alright, so we got Red Eyes here. One of the vicious beasts from the realm of darkness. But the shotlock is just so good. It's too strong. Oh, you got a purty face, Mr. Lizard Man, thing, dog, beast, dark spawn of Satan. Okay, let's not use Time Slayer. This man jumps around a lot, like, jeez, if you guys have fought this thing, you'll know it. All he does is fucking move. Oh, dude, Aqua's guard is just, like, I don't use guard too much. Like, if you guys know me, you'll know I don't use guard that often. But when it comes to Aqua's guard, Jesus, pepperoni on the pizza and put some mayonnaise swirl on top. That shit's good. It's good. Holy shit, colorful. There's a lot of colors in Birthplace. Actually, you know what? Talking about colors in Kingdom Hearts, if you guys want to see colors, Dream Drop Distance. Like, I never actually noticed how many colors DDD actually has, but it's insane. On Dream Drop Distance HD, the colors just stick out. They just stick out like a half price sale at GameStop. I don't even have GameStop in my country, but I'm making it kind of relatable for you guys. We got EB Games, which is kind of like the same thing. EB Games is actually owned by GameStop, so really it's the same thing. I'm gonna cheese this, guys. If I can. He's not really letting me cheese it. But like, you guys can notice right here, like the frames, Jesus, we're getting below 30 as of right now. And I mean, come on, dude, this was a PlayStation portable game. And it drops under 30 frames on a PS3. So this right here is like a big reason as to why I'm looking forward to 2.8. I mean, not 2.8, 1.5, 2.5 on the PlayStation 4.
Could it be?
And there it is, guys. There it is. It's beautiful. We gonna be there by next week. We gonna be there. A fragmentarity passive. Oh. I'm so ready. I'm so ready, dude. But I mean, it's cool how they kind of like made this into an idea from the start of finishing Final Mix of Birth by Sleep. So it's cool. It's cool that they like reinvented it and made it a thing for 2.8. Volume 2, or better known as 0.2.